Hello everyone, welcome back to Farmer's Dynasty. As you can see, it's raining. I feel like it rains on us every episode we do. And you can also see I got some scaffolding set up. I also got some brickwork done. I thought I would come back and finish this up while you were here. We're going to work on the farm a bit while we're waiting on the rain to stop. Also, you can see I've got a marker set up 1,560 meters away. That is for our, that is for the field that we're going to buy. The votes are in. There was a majority of votes to... can't reach that. Can't reach that from down here. Are you kidding me? There was a majority of votes to go ahead and buy a wheat field. I'm going to buy one close to the mill because that makes sense. Also, there are several patch notes. I thought about doing I've got some footage that I didn't put in anything. I was going to use it as a time lapse and slash talk about patch notes and stuff, but I decided against it. I figured most people will go read the patch notes if they're interested in the game anyway. If you would like to know some of the patch notes, you can leave a comment or whatever, and I'll try to get to those. If you don't have access to read them or whatever else, if you just want to know, keep up with the game without having to go look and all that kind of stuff, I don't mind doing it because I go look them up anyway. A couple of screenshots and then I've got them all, so it's not too big a deal. But either way, just some of the patch notes. I'm not reading off the patch notes here. I'm just telling you what I'm experiencing now. Scroll mouse will change your utensils that you're using or your tools that you're using. You can use the scaffolding, you can switch to the rebuild, you can switch to the repair, and then you can go back to hands-free. So that's a nice addition, being able to scroll mouse. I think I actually mentioned that in an episode or two ago. So thanks to the devs for that. Not that I had any influence whatsoever. That's not what I'm saying. I don't think I had any influence on that decision at all. But I do appreciate the fact that they added it in there because it makes it super nice. Why can't I put that there? Well, that's just strange. Okay, can I put one here? I can, but I can't put one there. I can put one there though. Huh. Well, this is just weird. It's like it'll let me put one in certain spots, but it won't let me put one other places. It's kind of strange. I don't know what that's about. Put one there, there. There we go. Is that going to let me walk through there now? Possibly, yes. Okay, good. But either way, yeah, I want to do some repairing around the farm and talk about some of the stuff they added. So you do have to buy your materials now, which is super nice. I'm glad they went ahead and did it. It's not very much. It's like 10 euros per crate of stuff, which is fine because when they release the full game, I feel like we're going to be starting over anyway. I just feel like the saves that we have now are not going to work on the new build. Most games that happens with, and I've said that from the beginning. I'm not going to be upset if it happens because I've kind of thought about it and I've known about it and I kind of planned around it. Which is why I'm not doing just a whole lot of progressing, honestly, is because it's going to change anyway. And now I need to decide what order I want to do this in, getting off the topic of the new patch notes and stuff, but I've got to decide what order I want to try to do some of this stuff in, as I don't know the window ledge there, and then the block between I think is going to be like a plaster type thing, so let's repair the bottom. While it's raining, I want to get all this done. Doing this in the rain is probably not the best because, well, your mortar's not going to set right and all that kind of stuff. But we don't have time to wait on it. We have to get this done today. There we go. That'll work. If we had more time, we would wait and do this later, but unfortunately we don't, so we have to do it now. If we can get that, we can. There we go. Get this piece here. Perfect. Also, my controller is still plugged in, and I can use my keyboard and mouse, which is super nice. So they added a feature that lets your... let's open that there. Let's take all this down, I guess, since we're done with this side. We are going to go get the roof stuff. We're going to do it from the roof later. We're not going to leave scaffolding up. We might leave a piece. We can't put that up. Yeah, why can't... See, they only let you put the stuff in certain spots, but you can't put one there, which is kind of strange. You can't put one there either, obviously, because you got stuff in the way. You think they'd let you put one there? What was I saying? I was talking about something and I completely lost train of thought. Oh, we got to do the roof later, and also we're going to go back and grab plaster. I think is what's going to be that. to replace all that. Not repair, replace it. All this right here, the outline of brick there, I think it's going to be plaster. I'm pretty sure that's poured concrete, so it would have to be plaster, I think. Some of this done here, while we can reach it. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I think this building is pretty much done with this type of brick anyway. Oh no, it's not either. The interior walls. There's lots of interior walls. This one here. I don't know which side this is rebuilding those, but I know this is probably a two-piece here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's run inside and do some of these others. First, I guess we need to take all the scaffolding down. Probably a good idea. There we go. There we go. Get that one. Yeah. So it was suggested that I do this because it adds to your stature, I guess. Trying to find a wife. They like the fact that you have rebuilt your home and redone things around the house. So we'll see how true that is. I'm pretty sure nobody would just purposely lie to me. That wouldn't make sense. But I haven't tried hard enough to get a wife yet, so I don't know what to experience. I don't know what the experience is. So for me, it's going to be one of these where it's trial and error. We're gonna have to work on it for a while, and then we tried to talk to some ladies, and they seemed kind of interested, but not really. We're gonna have to take it slow with them, I think, or we'll run them off. So rebuilding the home may be a good way to go. And honestly, I'm just trying to split up the amount of tasks that we have to do, so we're not doing the same thing every episode. So it's been a while since we've done any repair work, so I figured today would be a good day to do it since it is raining. And I do have a little extra time today, not a whole lot, but a little extra time today to do some recording. So today seems like a good day to get some of this housework done so that we can get all this cleaned up and get it looking nice and new. And apparently you can paint your walls, and I'm not real sure what I'm supposed to be using that. It may be the scratch coat and final coat that I purchased at the store. But that's going to do it for the cinder block here. Now let's go take a look at the other place over here and see if there's any cinder. I don't think it's a cinder block. I think it's all brick. I think it's just brick over here. Oh, nope, there is cinder block in here. Okay, good thing we came over here then. And if I'm not mistaken, you can color the cinder block as well. And that may be part of the final coat, finish coat thing. Is that supposed to be open? I think that's supposed to be open. Is that all? I think that is all of it this time. Just this one wall over here. Let's go out this door. There we go. Let's just check the hay barn. I don't think there's anything here that is cinder block. I said that for the last one too. But I'm pretty sure I remember all this being brick. Brick and wood. Yep, okay. Oh, can't go that way. Alright, back to the store. And I'll be back with you in just a second when we get there. Alright, just real quick before we get over to the store. I did mention that I picked a field out and we're going to buy it. And it's 0.97 acres, I think. And it's like 8,000. But it is wheat, and it's right next to the mill, or it's pretty close to the mill. So yeah, if you want to get stuff here now, you walk in here and you buy it for 10 euros. I don't want any shingles, and I don't want any metal plate just yet. But we did buy the scratch coat and the finish coat, as you can see here. And we didn't buy wood glaze. But we did buy concrete plaster, we did buy cinder block, and we did buy brick, and we did buy all this. So it sits out here on the dock after you buy it. So this is what you bought. If you buy the truck, you can pull up here and just load it onto the truck, I'm pretty sure. But we want to pick up plaster next, I think. So let's pick that up. And or do we want to do brick next? Let's do brick and go ahead and get the barns out of the way, because that's going to take a minute. We've already done the wood on the barns, so that's good. I do want to do the roof on the house next, because, well, right now it's just planks and, you know, water's still getting in the house, so it's never good for anybody. But either way, let's go back to the farm and throw some brick down. I'm curious to see how this is going to look with rebuild. Oh, look how pretty that is. That nice new brick. Yeah, that plaster's really going to look good, I think. Yeah, plaster's going to look real good when we get the new plaster over here to do this. Look how pretty that is. Oh, wait a minute. We got to rebuild all that too. Oh wow, look how much better that looks. That old plaster there. Yeah, buddy. Man, that's some nice brickwork too. That's some serious masonry right there. That's hard to do, and I hate that it's raining on the screen. You guys, I mean, you guys know what it looks like though. That's a nice design. You don't see a lot of masonry like this anymore, unfortunately. If you look at the new buildings versus the buildings that were built way back when, very few new buildings have the amount of design in the bricklaying and the masonry work that the old buildings have. I feel like either the owners of the building took a little more pride in what they were designing, or it was just cheaper then maybe. I don't know, but I feel like people definitely don't pay for the big designs in the brick buildings anymore. In some of the smaller towns anyway. You know, the big cities, of course, you get all the big fancy stuff, but around my area, when they build a building now, it's just throw the brick up or put a metal building up or whatever. I mean, it's not, they don't do the brickwork like this. Like, I mean, look at that archway right there in the brick. It's just fantastic looking. I've never been a mason. I've never been able to lay brick at all. I've pushed a few wheelbarrows with brick in it, but never done any bricklaying myself. I've never really been a mason's helper either, so never really worked for a bricklaying company. So, but just the amount of skill that goes in behind what these guys do is fantastic. And I know you just see a bunch of guys out there on scaffolding, slinging mortar everywhere, you know. But for a lot of you that's never seen good brickwork, you know, it really is super nice to see masonry skill. Oh, it took the header out of that one completely. Well, that's not cool at all, man. I wanted to keep that. Maybe that was the last one. Maybe we'll take it out of anything else. I think we got all the brickwork on that one done. Come over here. There's quite a bit to do on this one. I'm really curious to see what this is going to look like. This is going to look super nice. The wood glaze thing is still glitched as far as I know. So when that gets fixed, we'll go back and do wood glaze on all this wood stuff out here. But for now, we're going to focus on the brick and painting in the house and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like it'd be much more beneficial to do that than do the wood glaze and then have to turn around and come back and redo it at some point anyway. This looks much nicer, I think. I wonder if I can. I was going to say, I wonder if I can reach that back wall from here. There we go. And this one, we'll lay this one from the inside as well. I don't know what it would take to completely rebuild the brick wall, and you know, on something this size. This is pretty big. So, yep, that got that one. One more little building here with brick in it, I think. Is there anything on this end of this? I don't think there is. No, that's all wood. Okay, get this one done, and we should be back off to the store in just a minute to pick up our concrete plaster to go around and fix up all these seams right here where the gray seam there where the concrete plaster is. Alright, perfect. I think that got it all. I don't think there's any actual brick upstairs. Move on to the house and get the brick laid on the house here. As far as I know, you can change the color of the brick. You can do the final coat and scratch coat and all that kind of stuff on it, I think. Did a little bit of looking around, and I think that's what I saw, but I don't know. Give me about another minute and a half, and we'll find out for sure. Maybe a little longer than that, of course. Exaggeratory. We do need to go get the plaster and redo all the plaster around the farm, though, because there's a lot of it. It's under the chicken coop. It's under every barn. It's on the house. It's everywhere that there's a floor. So definitely going to have to go redo all that. I don't want that staying like it is. See the porch right here? We can redo the plaster on the porch up there. The little balcony. So we're going to grab some concrete plaster. I think after this little piece right here, after this little guy right here is done. Oh, you know what? The basement. I think they updated so you can fix the stuff in the basement. So we're probably going to go down and do that as well. Was that like split brick? Is that what that is? Is that repair when I did that one? It did. Okay, so we just need to come around to this side. Oh no, did it get the whole thing? I think it got the whole thing. Alright, so we're done out here then. Wait a minute, can we do this? We can. Look at that. You can rebuild your well as well. Your well as well. Nothing over here. Also, I think I saw in one of the patch notes you could rebuild the doghouse now. The last thing we'll grab is the wood planks, and we'll come back and we'll fix that guy. Is there any more brick anywhere I have missed? I don't think so. Okay, down to the basement we go. We may grab a bite of lunch here pretty soon. It's been a while since we've eaten anything. None of this is brick up here, I don't think. No, okay. Down to the basement. Oh, we can. Look at that. We can repair all the stuff in the basement now. That is nice. It is super nice. And I'm wondering if this is going to be plaster. This is definitely going to be plaster on the bricks. I mean, on the stairs, I think. Well, how are we supposed to repair this? Oh, like that. Okay. We'll just squeeze in there then. Perfect. Yeah, this is going to look so much better. Have a nice new house. I think we could have just bulldozed this one and started over. It would have been easier. Can I get to this? But that's not going to be that far wall. It is. Okay, good deal. I was worried about it not being the whole wall there. And having to jump up or whatever to get it to trigger. But we did not have to do that. We do have a couple more walls in here to go, though. Last one should be a breeze. There we go. Now, I think that is all the brickwork. I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the concrete plaster just so we can get the exterior stuff finished up. And we'll work on the interior after that, maybe. So I should note that I'm not going to be doing the field stuff in this episode. I was going to try to. I may go buy the field. But I may not. I may put another vote out and leave it until this weekend, and see if you guys want me to buy the fields or not. I know the overwhelming votes have been buy fields and just sell the wheat and then sell the hay bales or whatever. But I think we're gonna leave it for another day or two. It's only been a day or two since the video was out, so there's no or 3 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, so. There's no need to rush it. We'll let everybody get a chance here. I thought it said something different. Okay, so we have our concrete plaster, right? Yes, we do. Okay, so now we have bricks and cinder block or air brick is done. We need we're going to do these on the house, I think. No, we're not. We're not going to use these at all. I spent 10 euros I didn't need to spend. We're doing these on the sheds and barns, and then these on the house. And then we'll come back and do these right here. But yeah, I just felt like leaving it for another couple of days just so we get a full 4 or 5 days, 6 days out of it. Just to make sure that everybody got to weigh in on their opinion on the buying more fields or keep grinding like we're doing. But I feel like since I saw a tip in the comments somewhere below that they saw a tip on screen while it was loading that if you plant your crops in September, you get a better yield out of it the next year. So I'm thinking that we're nowhere close to being able to reharvest our fields. Like, I feel like we're going to have to just sleep for weeks and weeks and weeks to get it to pass time. And I don't want to do that. I want to spend as much time as I can playing. So just coming in and sleeping over and over and over and over again is not going to do us a whole lot of good, because we're not making any money because we can't milk the cow, or the cows don't produce milk every day, the chickens don't produce eggs every day. After we wake up from sleeping for a week, we'll go milk once. It's not like we get more milk or more eggs, so there's really no point in sleeping for a week unless it's just to pass time. That would be the only reason. Also, somebody said something about zucchinis are the best because of the amount you get and the price that they are versus the pumpkins. I think we may have messed up, but we will plant more zucchinis in the next go round, which should be about the middle of September. So we'll check and see how that works out. What'd that say? Rebuild air bricks with concrete plaster. Oh, not what this is for. Concrete plaster. Oh, okay, I see. I think I see. This is... Yeah, see, there we go. Now we can... Can you change color on it, though? I don't think so. But we can redo it with concrete plaster, and I may not want this, honestly. No, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want this. I don't want to make the house all gray like this. I'm going to have to go back and get brick. Yeah, let me run back over here again. I'll be right back with you. Okay, well, I was going to use this as my testing surface for the scratch coat, but it looks like this is for the walls. So if we just do this with the walls here, we won't see any of those broken lines and stuff in the the old wallpaper they stuck on there. And I'm guessing the finish coat is what we get to choose to change colors with. Now, I do want to do this to the outside because I don't like just the white block, right? But I don't think I can do that to the outside, so may not have the opportunity to do so. But I'm guessing we can somewhere. What did that say? Well, that's for the roof, or the ceiling rather. Nice, okay, good. Good, so we can get all these old lines and stuff out of here. Let's put some light on. We can see. Put this light on here. Alright, let's look at the difference here. Oh yeah, that's going to make a big difference. Look at that. Alright, so this is just a scratch coat. I'm guessing this is a primer coat for plaster. We will come back and we will do the finish coat soon. Also, I just want to point out to you guys, I forgot to mention this. So you can use a wheel and pedal now, apparently. I think that's what I saw. But you cannot have a controller and the wheel and pedal plugged in at the same time. So that's something you need to pay attention to and watch out for. Is make sure you unplug one device before you plug in another. Just a heads up. But it is nice that they added the wheel and pedal feature. I feel like a lot of people would have really disliked this game had they not added that at some point. So adding it now is still good. Having it right away would have been great, but it does take some time to work that out, I'm sure. So, and I'm 100% sure the reason they went ahead and released this early was so that people could play it and kind of test it out and stuff. I did see in a comment on somebody else's video that they mentioned that as soon as Daggerwin plays the game, everybody starts playing it. Well, maybe it's not that Daggerwin played it. Maybe it's that it's a pretty good game, and we enjoy playing it. I enjoy playing this game, and if it wasn't for Daggerwin, it would have taken me a lot longer to find this game. And that I would have been, you know, I wouldn't have been as happy about, because this game is really good. It has a lot of potential. So I don't think just because Daggerwin played it is the reason I'm playing it. I'm not playing it because he played it. I'm playing it because I enjoy the game, and I really enjoyed the idea of it. Watching him play it, I was going, man, this looks like a really good idea for a game. Why am I not playing this? So that's why I'm playing it. Now, if you feel like other people are playing it just because of one YouTuber playing it, then, well, I mean, that's on you, man. That ain't, you know. People enjoy what they enjoy. I enjoy this game because I really enjoy simulators, and I really enjoy Farming Simulator. So it only makes sense. Where did this one go? Let's put some light on in here. There we go. It helps out a bunch when you throw a little light on the subject. Get all that cleaned up there. This is going to take a little while. Alright, I think we've successfully put the scratch coat on every room in the house. I had a couple little spots there that I couldn't get to. I had to move around quite a bit to get them to trigger, so back to the store. And now I'm hoping when we pick this finish coat here, we get to pick colors. Do we not get to pick colors with this? We may not be able to. It's going to be interesting. I know that you can color it, but how? Let me eat a little something here. Let's eat an egg or two. An egg or two. There we go. Or 3. Get completely full. We do need to sleep. I've been doing a lot of hard work today, and it's almost 6 p.m. Maybe time to call it a day after we get some rooms painted in the house. And go from there. Okay. Now, I don't want to mess this up, but I do want to see what this is going to do. So let's do this wall first. That's the finish coat. Can we change color on it? I doubt it. I bet we can't. What does it look like? It's just gray. How do I change color on this? Curious. there a button to change color? Go to controls. Give me just a second. I feel like we should be able to, though. I feel like we should be able to change this color. It shouldn't be all gray. But we'll go ahead and put the finish coat on. And we'll have some trim back in the house, which looks nice. Got that wall already. Good deal. Let's do the ceiling if we can. We can. Well, the ceiling automatically turns white. So is it just whatever color the rooms want to be, maybe? Let's see. Well, this one looks like it's going to be the same thing. We can live with that for now. At least we're making some progress anyway. And we got some nice trim back on the walls. Very nice. Yeah, so we'll let it be whatever color it wants to be for now, and then we'll figure out how to change color later. I don't know that you can. I'm assuming because you're putting the finish coat on the wall, you would think that's when you would choose your color, but maybe I'm wrong, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. So get the ceiling done. Go ahead and do that. It's 3 panels long by 1 panel wide, so it didn't take but a second. There we go. Also, I don't think I point this out enough. I don't think I have actually in any of my videos since Farmers Dynasty came out, since way before that probably, that I do have a Discord that is open to the public. You can find it in the description below. It is in pretty much every video I think I've ever uploaded. I just never point it out, and I don't know why. There's several other links there. You're more than welcome to check those out as well. Twitter, Twitch. I think I took the Mixer one off because I don't think I'm gonna stream on Mixer. Nothing against Mixer. I don't watch Mixer enough to be a huge fan of it. I have been a Twitch guy since I started on PC 4 years, 5, 6 years ago, whatever, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever it's been. So I think I'm just stuck on Twitch, honestly. And I like the way Mixer does some things, not all things, versus Twitch. But my Twitch link's there, my Twitter link's there. Instagram's there if you want to keep up with some of the happenings, me going and doing shows, stuff like that. I do tend to post pictures. Although you will not see a picture of or video of live sound checks, as that is against the rules for most shows that I do. Most bands don't want their sound check stuff getting out there, so I can't post any of that. But I may post some still pictures of some really cool stuff like after setups and all that kind of thing. So I'll have to check with bands previously before taking pictures. But yeah, you'll see some there. I haven't uploaded anything recently to Instagram because, well, I haven't been working. So I've been doing the YouTube thing for a little while. I work primarily festivals during the summer. So most of spring, summer, and fall anyway. I say summer, but in Mississippi it feels like it's always summer. Once it hits 60 degrees, it just gets hot. But I haven't posted anything recently because I haven't done many shows recently, so not a whole lot there to look at the moment, other than some past stuff that I've done. But if you are interested, you can go take a look over at Instagram. Also, I don't push this very much because I don't feel like people should be forced into feeling like they have to do anything donation-wise. Just coming and viewing the video is plenty. Even if you only watch 2 or 3 minutes of video, still fine. Still absolutely fine. I appreciate the people that come and at least give me a chance. Give me one view, give me a minute and a half of your time, and give me a chance to show you what I got, kind of deal. So I do have a. Did I not do that part? I guess I didn't do that part with the starter coat, or the scratch coat rather. Oh, what's the deal here? Uh-oh. As I'm recording, I see a pop-up in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen. And Farmers Dynasty just posted an update. So I'm recording this a day early, as I do all of my videos, so that I can get them out the next morning. I want them to come out in the morning time, and I think I may have said this somewhere else. I don't know if I said it in this video or not. I may have said it in a Gold Rush video. But I pre-record them all the day before, so that you can get them in the morning time. If you're in the US, and if you're not, if you're in the UK or over in the European time zones somewhere, then you get them in the afternoon, maybe after you get off work, or maybe you're sitting down to chill out or whatever else, or after school or whatever, just however your day goes. I try to post all these the morning of, and I don't know what's going on in here. This is gonna have to. Oh, there we go. Okay, it triggered that time. Now, did I just miss this one? Is that what happened? I think I missed this one earlier with the scratch coat, so we'll have to come back and get that one. Is there a light up here? There's not. Man, that's dark up here, isn't it? Can I get all that? No, I gotta get this wall. Let's see if I can get this wall to trigger here. I may not have hit this one with a scratch coat. I'm not sure. Well, it looks like I did. The stairs have changed slightly as well, so we'll just have to figure that out one later. Figure that one out later. But yeah, either way, I do have a Patreon, and if you guys feel the need to, you can go check it out. I don't push it a whole lot, just because I'm not a very big channel. I don't have a whole lot to offer you guys, but I do try to do some things. And I'm gonna say that we couldn't get to that part because of the pipe and the shelves. We'll leave it. We'll leave it off for now. I don't know how to get to it. I think I didn't hit it with a scratch coat. I think that's probably what happened. That's probably what happened in the bedroom upstairs as well. I didn't do the scratch coat on it, so we cannot do the finish coat, which makes total sense. But this place is looking a lot better. But yeah, I have Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. Discord is open to the public. If you do, the reason I bring up the Patreon thing is if you do go subscribe on Patreon, the Discord has 3 private rooms for the top level donor, which is $5 a month, and 1 private room for $1 a month, if you so choose to. If you want to come in and kind of talk with the community, if you enjoy my videos enough and you want to come hang out with me, I'm in there from time to time playing some games, playing some Rocket League or some PUBG or something, stuff I play off camera, just to kind of enjoy myself and have a good time with some friends of mine. So, but if you guys are ever in there and you want to, you just want to hit me up. If you see me in the recording room, I'm probably recording. I'm never in a room just to be hiding. I'm normally, if I'm in the recording room, it means I am recording, or playing co-op recording with somebody else or something. So, but if I'm in a public room, feel free. I'm there for that reason. I think we have gotten all this. You might use some rest. What does it look like? 25. We might use some rest. Yeah, rest is probably not a bad idea. All right, let's go take a nap. I say take a nap because at this point, well, I guess it's only let's see, 6, be 7. It's only almost 8. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and sleep for the night and see what the morning brings us. See if it brings us some sunshine. It did not. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny. It's supposed to be sunny today, so it looks like the rain's going to clear up. We do need to finish this room up, and then I'll go milk the cows and stuff off camera, so you don't have to watch that every single day, because I imagine that would get kind of boring, watching me milk cows every day. This should finish this room off pretty well here, and then we'll go get. What did I just fix? It wasn't that. There we go. Get the ceiling done here. There we go. Man, if only it was this easy in real life. Just scrape it over a couple times and your ceiling's completely redone. So this wall here needs to be done. I wish we could choose a color though. It'd be kind of nice if we could choose the colors we wanted. I had some good ideas for colors to do. We need to finish the hallway up. That's what it was. I was going to say there's some more stuff upstairs we hadn't finished up yet. That's what it was. Let's get this done. Sounds like the rain has stopped, which is very nice. I'm very happy about that. I do like the sunny weather in this game. Just makes you feel like getting out and doing something. Although we've been fairly productive so far. So let's get that done and this piece done. I think that's it. I think we're done after this one. Oh, nope, I lied. We got 2 more panels here. Oh, we got this other whole room to do. Oh, man, we haven't done any of the upstairs, have we? Okay, well, let's get the upstairs finished up then. I think that's got it all. Now, the only thing we're missing is the wood glaze, but apparently if you do the wood glaze, it reverts back to whatever it was. You can see I think I rebuilt these doors, and now they're back to the original form, so because I did wood glaze on them. So we're going to have to wait on that until the bug is fixed. I really want to go check out what this update is. May come back and talk about that too. I think I'm going to do that actually. I'm going to go check this update out. So there was an update right in the middle of me recording, which is fantastic. I'm going to try to read off some of these. This some of these updates, and you may be wondering what that big white thing is standing out there. That's gonna come with some other stuff. In just a minute. I'm gonna read off the wildlife update first. Oh, look at that over there. There's deer off in the distance. So here we go. This got real interesting real quick. I didn't expect to run into animals this fast, but it was called the wildlife update. But they also did some gamepad fixes. But we're gonna start with the wildlife update, introducing a player vehicle, old truck to roam around. So that's fantastic. Small chainsaw to cut away bushes and smaller trees. Chainsaw will not cut regular nor huge trees, only smaller ones. Added ability to light campfire in fireplaces. Campfire will die if player is away or if it rains or after a longer period of time. Does not burn eternally. New item added. New item added. I'm excited. I'm excited about this update. Mainly because you can see the wildlife in the distance there. We'll get to that. Just give me just a second. I know standing here talking is probably not the best thing, but I am going to try to put some of this up on screen. So, new item added. Can of beer, probably non-alcoholic. This is in the patch notes now. Probably non-alcoholic. Animation of sitting down with third-person camera and enjoying will come later in a later update too. Added eagles soaring in the sky. So we saw one just a second ago, and I didn't point it out because I didn't want to. It's way over there above the trees, a little black speck way over there. Added storks standing idle looking for whatever they find tasty, but flying away as soon as the player approaches. Aha! Oh, the animation for that's pretty good too, man. Guys, you did a pretty good job with this. Alright, so the next one we're about to walk up on. Added deer and boar. These tend to stick into the trees and forest areas but can wander freely and run away from player. Oh, the deer heard us. That close we can get before they run off. Oh, they're running! Oh, look at him! Look at him. The animation for these are pretty good for, I'm guessing this is, for a first patch, this is not bad. You're supposed to be running away from me, not toward me. Don't get in my fields. Don't you get in my crops. Crazy stork, get out of my field. But, yeah, so this is a fantastic update. Look at the boar. Where'd the deer go? I want to see the deer running. I think he ran the other way. This is just great. So that was the last one of those. There's a note added at the bottom. Hey, that's my barn. It's my barn. Get away from my barn. Oh, look at the pathfinding. That's fantastic. The pathfinding for this is really, really good. Man, you're running through my farm. Get out of here. Hey, go. Shoo. Run. Go away. This is good. This is so good. The stork is standing in my field. I bet they eat your crops. They eat my crops. I'm going to be upset. There's the eagle over there flying around. Where'd the deer go? I want to see the deer run and see the animation on it. So they did pretty good with this, I think. The animation for the animals looks good. Like I said, for a first patch, I imagine they'll be fine-tuning a little bit later, but there's a stork standing over there in the river, on the creek bank, which is about normal. That's what I'd expect him to be standing. The boar is still running. He is still running. He's way over here. Oh, man, that's too good. All right, let's head back over to the, can we push this? Let's just push this up out of the way. I don't know how it got way down there, but I think I ran over it with the tractor. That's exactly what happened. I remember it now. I ran over the tractor. It was down there somewhere. All right, let's continue going back to the store. I want to get some roof materials to repair the barn. So, additional patch notes. Much increased manure production by cows. So we'll check that when we get back over there. Different icons for different vehicle classes on the map. Let's check this real quick. Oh, they did. Look at that. So we got the Jack Bear and liquid manure spreader. I don't see an icon for it yet, but there's an old pickup right there. So we'll check that when we come back to as well. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's click to enter that. We need to check that now, because if we're going back and forth to the store, we could just take this guy. Old pickup. Now this looks like an old Nissan. This looks like an old Nissan pickup. I feel like either that or a Ford Ranger. I'm not sure, but it looks like a pickup that I have seen in my lifetime. Let's hop in this bad boy. There is a first-person view. Look at the interior, man. My only request is that at some point mirrors actually work. I would love to see working mirrors in this game. That would make my day. Now, does the speedometer and odometer work? It does. Look at that. I wish I could zoom in. I'm going to zoom in on this right now. And you can see that the RPM meter and the speedometer is actually working. That tells you how many kilometers an hour you're going, and the RPM of the engine, and all that kind of stuff. Man, this is fantastic. The interior looks really good. Is the manual also? Man, you don't see many 5-speeds anymore. Everything's automatic. Whoa! Bit touchy on the steering. After I get a wheel and pedal, I don't have to worry about that anymore, maybe. But sliding back glass, it looks like. Man, this is great, guys. This is fantastic. I love having a truck to ride around in instead of having to drive around on that crazy tractor all the time at 20 kilometers an hour. Now I can get out here and actually ride around and do stuff. It took forever to get around the map. Guys, seriously, thank you for this one. This is a huge, huge deal. Huge deal. What are the lights? How do the lights do? Oh, man, that's pretty bright, too. That's good. We'll get to find that out in the next episode when it gets dark, probably. We need to pick up this right here for our sheds. There we go. Hop back in our old pickup and drive off. Now, where was I at? Different icons for different vehicles on the map. We checked that. We ended up going back and getting our old truck, which is fantastic. Man, I cannot believe this. A number of level objects improvements and bug fixes. So they improved a lot of stuff, apparently, just the detail and objects and things, I'm assuming. A small fix for English voiceovers and new set of German voiceovers. That's really, really cool. So lots of, whoa, I'm off-road. Lots of good patch notes, lots of good update, lots of good stuff in this update. Let's get to the Gamepad update part 2. So, while driving with controller, left stick forward, backward has no effect anymore, so that's good. That was a big problem I had with it. That was a huge problem that I had with it, actually. I didn't like that at all. Fixed walk versus sprint on pad, which is really nice. Let's pull the old pickup in here. Fixed throttle brake reverse on pad. Right trigger, left trigger is working. Fully analog now, so lots of good fixes. It looks like they fixed a lot of stuff. Oh god, ran over the thing. Looks like they fixed a lot of good stuff on the controller and made stuff work properly, which is really, really nice. I'm gonna, if you don't mind, guys, I'm gonna screenshot this real quick. And this was probably what you saw as your thumbnail, because that's really neat. I am going to put a time marker on this so people know if they just want to see the update stuff, they can jump to here. But you already knew that because you saw it coming into the video. I guess I'm talking to myself to remind myself what I'm doing. Alright, let's get this barn finished up. And I think the only thing we need to do, really, is we need to figure out how to fix up that plaster on the bottom. And then, oh, I want scaffolding. There we go. That's the one I want. And we want to go to this. There we go. Metal roof plate. Perfect. This is going to take me a minute. Different map controls for controller not emulating mouse anymore. Quest mode and map mode are introduced instead. Switchable with Y and X. So if you're using just a controller, you have many more controls. Controller mode and map use LS, RS, left stick, right stick. Remove, add custom waypoints. Note, an additional update will be coming, replacing mouse emulation in all menus, and if needed, further adjustments. So I think what they're saying there is instead of having the mouse cursor with the thumbsticks, you'll just be able to scroll 2 places maybe. I think that's what they're trying to say. I may be reading into that too much, but I feel like that's what they meant by it. That's not, maybe not it at all, but that's just my interpretation of it. So lots of fantastic stuff in this update. Lots of good stuff in this update. So there was a note on the bottom of the wildlife update. Picking wild mushrooms and berries had to be moved to a later update, although they're already placed in the world. So apparently they've placed berries and mushrooms in the world as well. Let's go see if we can find some of them. And we should be done with this. That update came just in time, man. I was just about to stop recording for the day because I'm just about out of time. But I'm glad they went and did that update. It took me all of 10 minutes to jump out and download the update. It was a very small patch, to be quite honest. I expected it to be a much larger update than that. So I think this is going to look really good with all 3 of these barns having this metal roof on it. Or 4 of them, I guess. We got that one over. Whoa! Got that one over there to do as well. We didn't make it. Take this down. Nope. This way. There we go. Take that down and we'll put it up right here somewhere. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up because I had in mind what I wanted to do for the day and I wanted to get the roof on all these things as well. So I'm going to finish this up and I'll bring you back when I am either done or 1 or 2 panels away from being done. And that includes the coop and this place here. I'm not going to do the house yet. I may not have time to do it today. Alright, we got the red roofs done. Look at those nice pretty red roofs on all these barns. So we got our stuff completely updated. Except for the roof on the house, which we will do later. Also, I want to add this new red roof to this guy. I didn't even think about that till just now. So there we go. Oh, it did both sides. Good deal. Alright, let's do this one. And then we'll take down... Can we do this from here? Can we build scaffolding here? We cannot. Can we stand in the back of the truck and do it from here? No, you can't update that yet. That's okay. Can we do the doghouse? No, but I bet we can do shingles on the doghouse. Can we repair the doghouse? No, they said you could fix the doghouse or something. Either way, I don't think I missed anything in the update patch at all. I think that's going to be about it for the day. Honestly, this video is probably going to be quite a bit longer than I intended to begin with. Did I say that there was something about manure, much increased manure production by cows? So, 19%, went from 17 to 19 before the update. So I'm curious to see what it does. We'll have to figure that out in the next episode. In the next episode, I'm probably going to be moving the harvester down to the other field. I'd plan on doing that today, but we kind of got, I kind of got sidetracked. I wanted to get all this repaired. Somebody has mentioned several times, or actually a few different people have mentioned several times, completely repair your house. So I finally listened to them. We finally got that done. Zucchinis are taking a bit longer than tomatoes, it seems like, but the pumpkins are looking pretty good. So that is going to do it for this episode. I appreciate you so much for watching. We got a lot accomplished around the farm today. Again, just another episode off the tractor. I don't see that as a big issue at all, honestly. Like, I feel like we're going to be on the tractor so much in this game that a few days off the tractor is probably not such a bad thing. I'm not mad about it. I hope you're not either. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. Also, I'm probably going to do the field in the next episode. Remember to check the top right-hand corner for the card and cast your vote. If you cannot cast your vote there, you can leave a comment below if you would like. If not, just like the video, and I'll assume that means yes, buy a field. I'll see you in the next one. Later, everybody.